There's no doubt that Paris is one of the most exciting and popular cities in the world. The good news is that even though Paris is a massive city, it's easy and safe to get around. Today, I'll give you the formula of how to get around Paris comfortably by explaining everything you need to know about the Paris metro, taxis and buses, and how to get to and from the airport. Understanding a basic layout of the city and successfully navigating public transport is crucial for a stress-free vacation. Paris is the capital of France and located in the northern part of the country. Paris has two major international airports, Charles de Gaulle and Orly. CDG has more international flights coming in with over 70 million passengers each year. Orly is smaller but closer to the city. Getting to your hotel or apartment from Charles de Gaulle Airport is simple, and there are several options to choose from. The most convenient and quickest option is to take the RER train, which runs from Charles de Gaulle Airport to the city center in about 28 minutes and stops at several key stations in the city, including Gare du Nord, Châtelet-Léal, and Saint-Michel-Notre-Dame. The railway station that serves the RER trains is located in Terminal 2 and a good 15-minute walk if you land in that same terminal. If you land in Terminals 1 or 3, take the free shuttle train to get there. A one-way ticket for the RER trains into the city costs $11.45 for adults, and children between 4 and 9 cost €8. Tickets can be purchased at one of the automated kiosks before boarding, and trains run every 10 to 15 minutes. For couples, families, and those traveling with lots of luggage, taking a taxi is another option. It's a bit more expensive, but prices are fixed and posted, and they'll take you directly to your destination. Another option is to take the shuttle bus service known as the Rossi bus. This runs from the airport into central Paris and stops at the Opera House. The journey takes about an hour and costs €16.20. Tickets can be booked online in advance or purchased directly from the driver. Buses run every 15 to 30 minutes. If you're already in Europe, you can easily reach Paris by train. There are 6 main train stations throughout the city, including Gare du Nord, which is the busiest station in Europe and serves as the arrival and departure point for high-speed trains from London, Brussels, and Amsterdam. The city of Paris is divided into 20 districts, known as Arrondisements, that spiral out from the center. The river Seine cuts through the heart of the city, with several of Paris's most famous bridges, such as the Pont Neuf and the Pont des Arts, spanning its waters. Located in the center of the city is the 1st through the 4th arrondissements, which is home to some of Paris's most famous landmarks, including the Notre Dame Cathedral, the Sainte-Chapelle, and the Louvre Museum. The Latin Quarter and Saint-Germain-des-Prés make up the 5th and 6th arrondissements, located on what's called the left bank. The 7th arrondissement is a beautifully leafy residential area that is home to the Eiffel Tower, and way up at the top is the 18th arrondissement, where you'll find the Sacré-Cœur and Montmartre. I'm gonna keep it real by simply saying that getting around Paris is easy. Paris's public transportation system is fast, inexpensive, efficient, and safe. Like in many big cities in the world, keep an eye on your surroundings and beware of pickpockets. And don't forget that many of Paris's main sites are within walking distance of one another. Another option is to rent a bike and cycle around the city. Paris has a well-developed bike lane network, and bike rental is easily available at many locations throughout the city. The bus network in Paris is extensive, and buses run frequently. Key routes like bus number 69 run from the Bastille to the Eiffel Tower, stopping at major sites like the Louvre. Line number 63 connects the Trocadero near the Eiffel Tower all the way to the Latin Quarter and Gare de Lyon. Line number 73 is one of the most scenic bus rides you can take in Paris and connects the Orsay Museum to Place de la Concorde, up the Champs-Élysées to the Arc de Triomphe. Remember, Navigo cards and T+ tickets are valid on both metro and buses.
Paris is a massive city, and there's lots of different ways to get around. You can certainly use a transportation app like Uber or FreeNow, which connects to the local taxis. But my favorite way is to use the metro because it's inexpensive and very efficient. The trains are frequent and they're very fast. And you can buy a booklet called a carnet, which is a booklet of 10 tickets, save yourself a little bit of money, or get a transportation pass called a Navigo Découverte. So it really depends on how long you're here, but usually the carnet, the booklet of 10 tickets, is the way to go. This is the line, so each line has a number and a color, and then you're going in this direction. You got to make sure you hold on to your ticket because you often need it when you exit the metro stations.
There is no doubt the Paris Metro is one of the fastest and most convenient ways to get around the city. There are 300 metro stations in Paris, and you will never be more than a 10-minute walk away from one. The RER trains are suburban trains that have limited stops in the city center because they service the outskirts of town, with key destinations like the airport, Disneyland, and Versailles. Those require a separate ticket if you don't have a Navigo card that covers zones 1 through 5. The regular metro trains are inexpensive, run frequently, and have free transfers. Just be prepared for lots of walking, lots of stairs, and no elevators. The most recent update for the Paris Metro is that paper tickets will soon be a thing of the past. You can avoid paper tickets now and skip automated machines altogether with an Navigo card. They're available for purchase at a service counter at any metro station. You can then purchase tickets on your phone or top up your card by downloading the RATP app, now called Bonjour. At the station, you can then tap like a local. If you don't want to use public transportation, there are plenty of taxis available in the city in addition to apps like FreeNow. To catch a cab, be sure to stand at a designated taxi rank and make sure the driver turns on the meter when you get in. Apps like FreeNow are user-friendly because they allow you to hail an official taxi to your location and even pay within the app. Well, that's it for our time in Paris. I'm Angel Castellanos, the tour guide. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and smash that bell so you can find our next video. Happy travels, merci, and au revoir.